in 30 seconds. Da-dun, 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 dun. Hi guys, and welcome back to Lay It Down TV. So I've dropped the video, it's just going to be voice today, but I just thought I'd do a quick live stream just to keep myself sane, and maybe a few people are going to watch it, so we could just have a little chat. So I would definitely ask for you lot to message in and have a little chat, and let's get into it. So I'm currently on Nurburgring again. We're in a BMW M3 E92. That little thing you can see on the bottom left hand corner, that's basically just a app on Assetto Corsa called the Setup Market, where you can download good setups, because a few people messaged me after the last video and basically said the setup's probably all wrong. Right, let's just mute that. Oh god, I've got the actual video on my phone coming through on here, so one sec guys. Right, there we go. Right, yeah, so I've sorted out the setup, sorted out the gain and tweaked with the settings on the steering wheel. As you guys know, I'm absolutely rubbish at this. I've only been borrowing this setup off of my friend Sean, and it's lucky I did, because now the state of the country. But it'd be good to speak to a few of you. Who've we got watching? What are you guys up to? Are you still working? Are you isolating? What do you do? Just go for a nice steady lap around the ring. If you've got any car suggestions, let me know, and I'll see if I've got them. If not, I'll try download them. Well, the setup on this M3 feels a lot better. I've done a 733 in this off of stream. I don't know if it's going to be possible with me talking as well. We will give it a go. We'll just bed in for the morning, because I've not been on it as of yet this morning, but oh, that was a horrible lie. Yeah, I've managed a 733 with this tune on the E92 M3, which I was buzzing about. Oh, as you can see, I've crashed already. Oh god, it seems to, as soon as I start talking, I just lose everything. I'm not a great multitasker by the looks of it. But yeah, when I achieved the 733, I was literally sweating. I messaged my friend Chris, who goes to the Nurburgring quite a lot. He owns an E92 M3, and he's basically said that I don't know if that would be possible in real life. Obviously there's no traffic on here. I'm not sure if it oh, I've run out of fuel. I've actually run out of fuel. I don't believe it. I forgot to fill it up, guys. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? I'm gonna have to fill it up. Some of the tunes, that's the only thing I would say about that app, is some of the tunes, sometimes when people save the tunes or upload the tunes, they've been working all day on it, it saves the amount of litres that's in the fuel tank. I've obviously picked one here that's a great setup, but they've saved it without any fuel, so I'm just adjusting how many litres I want to add. I'm going to pull back into the pits. We'll sort this fueling out and try and attempt a lap. As you can see, if you've been to the Nurburgring, then this will look familiar to you, this car park. I think that's a really nice touch on the Assetto Corsa track part there. Oh, we're nearly full up anyway. Wish you had that service when you actually went to the ring, where some random bloke fills your car up and you don't have to pay for it. I'm off for another lap. Yeah, I've chose not to do video. looking at the old stream I did, it was quite laggy. And secondly, not gonna lie, I don't really want to get out my dressing gown. How lazy is that? Right, well, I'm just gonna put a little message up and try get some response, but if you are watching, then why don't you just message on the chat below and we'll have a little chat. It's hard because my phone's sideways, so there we go. Right, let's go for our first lap. Well, second attempt, shall we say, because I obviously didn't have any fuel. As you can see, my rear tyres are cold, so I'm going to have to take it easy till they get warmed. Should have done a burnout, really. Try to slow down. I really want to learn the track, that's why I've left the line aid on. I know that probably get some stick for that. I might turn it off in a minute, but especially when I've got to talk at the same time. For learning the track it's great because it's just a little bit of a visual reminder that I'm going to overcook it. Or I find that the actual brake zones on this, I watched a video online on YouTube of a guy in a Renault Clio, and the brake lines are quite off on the visual aid for achieving a fast lap, but they give you the right line at least. At least I hope so. I managed to achieve that 7:33 following that line, so it can't be too bad. Should be flat out there really. It's a slow lap already. Oh, binned it, mate. Yeah, I broke a window screen. We're going to carry on. Been too much messing about today. Dopey Sean, you're rubbish. Yeah, so we've got Sean Newton watching. That's the guy that I went to Simply Race with, and he beat me there. Obviously, we had some stiff competition. Obviously, this is his sim, so a massive shout out to him. As you can see, I've still not used it to the full extent, Sean. I'm still rubbish, as you put it. But yeah. Oh, I can always rely on Sean to cheer me up. Sean won't be isolating, he's northern, so no, don't get corona. Oh god, he'll probably be eating a sandwich or something mental. I'd like to see what time you get around here, Sean, but unfortunately I've got your sim in it, so it's going to be a bit difficult. I should have turned Ghost on so at least I can race myself. I think next time I'll do a race weekend. Oh, there's someone else commented, but I can't read it because my phone's on the side. But this cracked window screen really is difficult, so is the talking part, but we're just going to crack on with it. Any suggestions for any cars? Just whack them in the comments below and I'll see if it's in my list. If not, I'll try download it and we'll see where it takes us. Oh god. Some rubbish, horrific lines here, but oh, he's binned it again. Yes, yes. I'm renowned for binning it. When we was at Simply Race, I spanned 5 times in a live race, so just living up to my name. It's what it is. This would have cost me a lot of money if it was a real Nurburgring. Oh, so the second comment was from Sean again. I just binned it on the grass to read that, so that comment's not even worthy. He's not changed his name since he was 12. Well, he acts about 12, so it's about right, isn't it, Sean? Hey? What car are you going to give me then, Sean? Give us a car to go around the ring in. This is a slow lap. 5 minutes, I don't think I've even hit the first carousel. I haven't. A very slow lap. I'd be surprised if it's under 10 minutes, to be fair. So what we're all doing is everyone isolating, are you key workers? What's the crack? It's unsettling times, but oh, up to the first carousel, and that's took me nearly 6 minutes. That's bad, isn't it? The thing is if I concentrate too much and I'm not talking, and then it's basically just you lot watching a really slow person drive around the wing, which ain't much fun. A bit of oversteer there. Get this section of corners out of the way, then it'll be whole act, famous YouTube corner. Bit of oversteer there. Oof, Jesus. Struggling to get the rear tyres warm, to be fair. I've only just really turned warm. Into whole act, which is the famous YouTube corner that you see. And that's the extent of my corner knowledge. Need a narrator, really. Or I'll just narrate other people. That'll be better because the driving's awful. See, look, I've started talking there and I'm straight off. Cannot multitask. Save myself from the sand. If there's a suggestion by the time I get round, I'll use that car. If there isn't, then I'll carry on using the M3 and maybe have a little look. I'd like to try to set a quick lap in this just to prove. Jesus, I'm all over the place today. The slowest one they have to offer. Well, I'll give you a choice then, how about that? Out of the slowest cars, there's probably Fiat 500. Oh God. Audi S2. It's fairly slow on here. Got a Clio. I don't really know. Just name a car and I'll try download it, I suppose. Oh, that's at least it's below 10 minutes when we're chatting. So about a minute and a half slower than my personal best in this car, but I've been chancing away. Slow down. Slowest one they offer. There's 3 people watching now. Who are they, I wonder? Give us a little message. Let's have a look at the state of the car, shall we? Oh, Jesus. Jesus, look at the state of that. 1 lap of the ring with yours truly. If we can. Oh yes. Right. Clio. Oh. Alright, okay, let's see what we can do. Exit. Right. So you've asked for a Clio. There's the old Clio. What I might do is go Fiat 500 because that's a downloaded Clio. Oh, there we go, look. I won't go that slow. We'll go to that one. So we're in a Fiat 500 now. I'm going to get a quick tune for it. Make sure it's got some fuel this time and then we'll get out there. So we're in the Clio. No, we're not in the Clio. We're in the Fiat 500. God. Right, I'm going to see. So I'll show you how to use this setup market app. So as you can see there, it's loading. So there's no setups for this track, so we're just going to have to go standard, which probably isn't a bad thing, but right. So we're in a Fiat 500 because Sean said go on the slowest car they've got, and this probably is the slowest car they've got apart from the original Fiat 500, but we probably ain't got that much time. See what lap time we can set in this. It's going to be interesting. So here we go, we are off. Just about to go under the famous bridge. And the lap timer starts, because this is the tourist track, it's bridge to Gantry. That's what that BTG time is that everyone harps on about. Yeah, the Fiat 500 feels fairly responsive. Feels quite fun actually. Understeer there. I'll tell you what, it's actually a really little responsive car. Chucking that in. Ooh. It just lacks a little bit of power. I've just stepped out of a V8 BMW though, so go. Right. Start. There we go. go. Right, that was fairly smooth through there. Start the descent down the hill. Try and get on the gas. Let's get going. God, it feels a lot slower than the M3. Gonna low in it, I suppose. Oh, bit of lift off oversteer there. It's the first time I've experienced a little bit of trickiness in this car. The tyres are already overheated. Something I'm gonna have to beware of. It's that little lap that I've got just above the steering column. That's another downloaded app. That's not actually part of Assetto Corsa, and that's called Sidekick. And it's basically the best app I could find to get everything all in one place. So if you've got a DRS car, it does DRS management and things like that. So it's very, very useful, quite compact. It's customizable, you can select sizes and information you want on there. So it's a really good little app if you are using Assetto Corsa. If you do have Assetto Corsa, let me know. I'd like to know who's actually using Assetto Corsa, or if you're using another sim, R Factor or Project Cars. Cool. Try and lay off the bins there. Drop it into second for the right hander coming up. What a nifty little car, it's so responsive. Definitely needs a remap. Who's got some experience with the Abarth 500? Let me know if you've driven one in real life, what you think of it. Oh, lift off oversteer there. Great fun. Oh, a bit too much. Got away with that. Only thing it's affected is lap time. Here we go. And a lot easier to manage around the ring. It's such a small and nimble little car. Nice little car. Oh. Regain control. A bit of slide there. You can see my tyres are all red, which means they're overheated, which is not a good thing. You just feel the grip sliding away a little bit in a few points, but we'll see what we can do as far as lap times. I don't even know what would be quick for one of these. I'm not saying that this lap is quick, because it's certainly not with me behind the wheel, but oh, loads of lift off sour there. Really struggling with those hot tyres. This is the difference between a car that has no tune on it. What it really needs is the PSI and maybe the compounds fettling with for each circuit, but chasing uphill. Shouldn't have lifted off there, to be honest. We're in a Fiat 500, probably don't need to, but sorry. There's going to be loads of Abarth owners moaning. That's just called an Abarth 500 a Fiat. Let off slightly, not going to brake, see if I can get away with it because I'm in an Abarth, not a Formula 1 car. Getting away with it. Those tyres are still really hot. I'm going to suffer at this section of course, I think, but we'll see. Oh, loads of understeer. Into the first carousel. Slowly. Try to keep it smooth through here. Felt like a good rhythm through there, but who knows, who knows. Oof, really lacking power up that hill. The only good thing about that, I suppose, is not a lot of braking's been needed. These tyres are still extremely hot. Oh. Oh. Bit of understeer with these tyres. Here we go, right into Hoact YouTube corner. As you can see, that is the only corner I know the name of, and that is why every time we come here I say that. Oh, loads of understeer, really suffering with those tyres now. Dropping a gear just to keep out of the gravel. Real bad move there. Bad lines. Fighting these tyres, you can really feel a lack of grip now. Oof. I wonder if there's going to be any car suggestions. I've not been looking at chat because obviously distracts me too much to the point where I crash. So what I'll do is after every lap I'll have a little quick catch up on the chat if there is any questions or anything like that. That'll be the opportunity. So if you do have any questions, get them in. If you've got any car submissions, I think it's important, especially in times like this, that we just chat and see how everyone is. So I'm oh, there you are, look, I've started bouncing my head off and a bloody crash. Oh, definitely not a multitasker me. Second carousel, I thought we was going to get away with a clean lap, but my chatting got over the top. Anyway, as I was saying, I've ruined this lap now, so I might as well just carry on chancing on now. So I've decided to take leave to isolate. It's just a choice that I've made, but if there is anyone out there that's been forced to come out of work, let me know, or what you do and what your situation is. Right, that was a 9.14 in a Fiat 500 with one crash. I could definitely get in at 8s in this car if I concentrated and didn't talk, but we'll see. Right, let's see what the chat's saying, if there's anything on there. Should be arrested, I'm using my phone whilst driving. Oh, right. So there's no more live chat. There's 4 people watching, so I need a car suggestion, guys. Jump in the chat and tell me what to drive, because I don't particularly want to do another lap in a Fiat 500, especially with the tyres that warm. So we need a car. I'm going to do a handbrake tune. There you are, look, perfect parking. Right, let's get the car list up, anticipating that someone might, just might, jump in the chat, but we'll see. Someone's put LMP1 car, Sean again. Sean, thank you so much for commenting, mate. It seems like, let's see if we've got an LMP1. You're just trying to make me look like an idiot, aren't you? Might have one. Got one there? Let's go back. Right. Dave Paley's pit 911. Okay, I'll go with a 911. Purely because I think I'll leave the LMP until later on. Right. So, 911, that could be quite interesting. I actually don't know if I've drove a 911 round here. Yeah, right. So we'll go with a GT3. Oh, should we go with that cut one? We'll go with that. Right, let's go. Thank you for your submission, Dave. Are you in isolation? What's the crack? Are you a key worker? You're on lockdown? Alright, here we go. It's loading 911. I'll get a quick tune. Go back to the pits, make sure it's got fuel and get a lap in it. Oh, I feel like Shabine Smith's already. Jesus, that sounds naughty. Right, here we go. Got a few. Oh. Nordschleife. Endurance. That'll do. It's downloading that tune, and then what I'll do is, once that's downloaded, which it has, I'll go back to the pits, select that tune, load it, and it's as simple as that. That's how good that app is. Big old wing on that. Oh Jesus, limited space as well, isn't there? Limited tunnel vision. Get some actual tunes on and sing. Right. Okay, don't know how I feel about that. Get some actual tunes on. Well, I don't know what to. Hot Hits UK. I'll put it on as a bit of background music, but that's all you're getting. I have no idea. See, this is the thing, I'm going to get adverts now, Sean. I think it's wing-tastic. What do you think to the spoiler on that, Sean? I think it... Oh, God. We're waiting for music now. This is all your fault, Sean. In fact, no, I'm not giving in to you. We're not... You can supply the music, mate. Right, let's go for a lap. It's wing-tastic, this. Let's just have a quick look at that wang again. Look at that. Oh, Stroof! Flaming Nora. Jesus, I'm definitely going to smash the shit out of this. Right, let's go for this shit. Winging out. If I get a good lap time in this car, I'll definitely be winging it. More wing puns, anyone? Oh, completely missed the apex there. Jesus. brakes feel really weird on this car. I've got to stop jumping from like a Fiat 500 to a bloody GT3 Cup. It feels savage though. All over that curve where I shouldn't be. Winging out. It's quite hard to control. There we go. All that down. All that downforce from that rear ring, and I can't even stay on track. Crazy, isn't it? Here we go. If I'm struggling to control a GT3 Cup, I'm definitely going to struggle to control an LMP1 car, but I'm still going to give it a go. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, I've even crashed it. I've crashed it. All that bloody wing. Even with all that downforce, it won't stay on track yet. Cheers, Sean. Getting absolutely roasted in the chat. Jesus, look, every time I talk I just can't concentrate. Good thing to admit in it when you're trying to do a stream for fucking sim racing. Yeah, I can't multitask, and every time I talk I crash. But it's not about that. It's about, let's have a little chat, let's get over this bloody corona stuff, let's talk it out and see how everyone is. Something to watch, innit? Something a little bit different. Oh, nearly binned it there. Oh, Jesus. Well, I say I nearly binned it, I definitely did bin it. Wonder if I've still got a spoiler. It must be, because there's still a certain amount of grip there. It's just me taking the wrong lines and chatting and all that rubbish. I can't seem to keep off the grass. I've damaged the steering now. Oh. Here we go, right. Well, this lap's buggered, so we might as well chat. Oh, I've done it again. I can't get used to these brakes. I jump on them and they're just not very responsive. Maybe they're cold. Oh my god. Jesus, I am really bad in this car. Does anyone know anyone that's actually got coronavirus? Oh. Oh mate, I'm not doing this car justice. Too much right foot, I think. Oh, Jack. It's all gone terribly. Don't tell me that my quickest lap of the day is going to be a Fiat 500. I'm going to have to set a silent lap where I concentrate right at the end. I'll say my goodbyes and then say, right, I'm going to do a hot lap just so I can say that it wasn't a Fiat 500. My fastest lap. Because as I think we've all found out, I cannot multitask. Oh, into the last carousel. This might beat the Fiat 500 even though it was an awful lap. Still ashamed of this lap time. Well, it's definitely going to beat the Fiat 500. .808. God, I'm ashamed of that. I've messed the steering up, I've smashed it. I really want to go for a lap where I concentrate on that. One for 4. I might go for one quick lap in that. We'll have a look in the chat, see if there's any suggestions. And then if there's any new suggestions, I'll do them. If there isn't, then I will. What I'm going to do is add some fuel as well. Sort the body and the suspension. Right, yeah. So if there isn't any new suggestions, we'll go for another lap in that, and then I'll do Sean's LMP suggestion. If there is, I'll be happy to try a new suggestion. God, I've got a reverse park in front of the whole of YouTube. Right, let's have a look. No, it's just Sean with talking about how I need to try and keep it on the track. So there's no new. That's very flamboyant. I like it, Dave. Good effort. So I'm going to go for another lap in the Porsche then. See if I can get. See if I can get anything. Even with all that downforce, he won't stay on track. And Sean, you were correct. You know me too well. When we went to Simply Race, you obviously saw my talent, which is none. Right, I'm going to go for another lap in the Porsche. I think it's about time I then fulfilled Sean's LMP request. Oh, Guy. Oh, man. What an advert I am for sim racing. I just crashed it. on the bollards. That's good, isn't it? Right, an 8:08 to beat. That is the fastest lap of the day. We are in a Porsche GT3 R-Cup. It's a nice car, isn't it? There's not a lot. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if it'll... Got loads of flames there. Just the traction control stopping me there. I'll have to give it some licks with the traction control off once I've completed a lap. But I'm going to set the traction control to level 8 out of 11. I'm going to put my foot down and we are going to go for our second attempt of a lap. Our last lap time was an 8:08. I crashed lots because I was talking. I've not learnt my lesson, I'm still talking. However, I'm trying to keep it a little bit lively for the channel. Don't want complete silence. This car is very, very responsive. The only thing I'm slightly struggling to adjust to is those brakes. Better through there than the first lap. The brakes, first of all, they seem as if they're really responsive and then they die off a bit. There's a bit of a plateau. I don't know if the physics of this game is that something to do with the heat of the brakes, whether I need to warm them up, or I have no idea. If anyone can let me know on that one, or is it my pedal settings? I'm not sure. But that's not very clean through there. I've not been clean, but I have been talking. Drop a gear to try and make it round. Oh, onto the grass there. Coming down the hill to the first jump. Come off. Slap the brakes quick. I'd really love to go around the Nurburgring with someone that knows what they're doing in one of these cars. Passenger seat, but it's cost a lot of money. Hopefully when everything's back to normal and we've got a few features on the channel, I've got some nice stuff lined up. You won't have to ever see me drone on in a sim racing rig on a Assetto Corsa again. Again, this is just basically to try and get some content, keep me sane in this lockdown period. Obviously we're not allowed to go out. I have loads of features of really nice cars that we're ready to put onto the channel. Or go out and film, as I should say, but we can't, which is obviously for the best. Oh, see, look, I've been chatting and I've just messed it up. Let's get on track. That's the only time I'm going to come off, because I want a semi-decent time. Yeah, so there's been some really good cars that I want to go and feature. Lack of concentration again, but now's not the right time. But once all this has died over, I'm sure the channel will kick off again. And again, lack of concentrating. I'm sure the channel will kick off again. We'll get those on, and I'll get back to giving you some different content. But this is the only option I could see, rather than me just sat in front of a camera talking. At least there's something to watch here, I suppose. Any suggestions on what to do track-wise next, and next upload if it takes this long? But God, guys, I really need to stop talking and try and get a lap time in. Any car suggestions, put them in the chat below. If you are subscribing, thank you so much for watching. If you're not, why not? Check out some of our other content. We've got some really good features on the channel. I would name them all, but we've got a few. We've got a Mustang, we've got a Cooper S, a Golf, an F100. We've got so many other different bits. We've got a tucked car meet, we've got a mixed modified Northants UK meet. Some stuff for everyone there. Just hit the channel, go check it out if you like what you see, hit that subscribe. If you are subscribed, tell me why. What's your favourite video? It's probably not going to be this one because I can't drive. I've lost where I am in my head as well. I've got no pace or rhythm. You can hear that exhaust spitting flame. See, as soon as I talk, I've dropped all that again. Oh, Jack. Right, come on. Coming up to the first carousel, I've made a few mistakes. I did say I was going to concentrate this up, but I ended up just talking. I'm very aware of I must say, Sean, this simulator I'm borrowing off you is really comfy. I've no idea, I think it's a play seat. G920 Logitech setup. I think that's right. I'm borrowing it off a friend called Dopey Sean, who's 12 years old. No, he's not 12, he acts like he's 12. Just before everyone's like, why are you friends with 12-year-olds? Drop that pace again because I started talking. Oh, bit of oversteer there. Begging for the traction control to kick in. God, I don't know how I didn't crash there. Oh no. I need another car set up for the next lap. If not, it's going to be Sean's LMP1. Off onto the grass there, I do that every time. Coming up to the last carousel. Oof. Too early on the power there, back end stepped out. Back end wanting to come out there, so we're going to beat that 808. Again, a lot of mistakes there, but we managed a 748. Again, not particularly happy with that, but you know, I've managed to go quick around the ring in the M3 than the Porsche GT3. It just proves that talking doesn't matter too much because I'm not going to be using this car again. Right, let's jump on the car selection. Let's see what we've got. Oh, brilliant. We've got Sean chopsing off in the comments again. Oh well. Right, let's see. I'm going to have to go with Sean's LMP car. Right, let's have a look. Oh God. I'm going to be so rubbish in this. Did Nissan have an LMP? No. That's surprising. Audi surely do. The e-tron. Here we go. So we're going in the Audi R18 e-tron Crotcho around the Nordschleife. Tourist. Oh god, it's going to be terrible. Oh my god, look at it. It even looks scary. Right, I'm going to download that tune. That's downloaded. Back to the pits. Set that tune on. And we're good to go. Don't know how much fuel it's got in it. 100 energies. Wow, it's got a drink button. That's so cool. Right, let's get on with this. This is going to be a shocking lap. Let's see what... Oh, I've got traction control on. Oh my god, it even sounds like an animal. What is that steering about? Is this a joke? It's got a bloody turning circle of... I don't know. Let's hope it gets a bit better with some downforce. I'm probably going to crash going through the barrier again. This car is intimidating. God, it feels weird. Sounds a bit hectic. Right, the steering's got a bit lighter now. I've gained some speed. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, that's hard to control. That is quick. Too scared to look down to see what speed we're doing. That is quick. That is quick. I am not. Crack on. Right. Come on, Jack. Right. Oh my god. I can't even handle this car. Jesus, the back is stepping out. Jesus, man. No wonder you picked this car, Sean. You wanted to have a laugh. If I get round here without crashing, it'll be a miracle. Oh, we're not going to class it as a crash. Right, there's the first crash. Right. Okay, if I get round from now on, it'll be a miracle. Jesus. There's so much feedback for that steering wheel. It is savage. This car's savage. I'm going to put my foot down, let's go for it. Oh my god, it's all over the place. Jesus, it just oh. This car is savage. It's weird because it feels like you're waiting for power delivery to like hit the floor, but guys, the steering is so direct, it's weird to get used to. Oh god. God, oh well, I said that I was going to crash probably every corner, and I have done thus far. This car is savage. Oh God. The traction control set on max as well, and it just rips it. Jesus, it is a quick car though. Oh no. Oh no. The car's too much for me to handle, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. Jesus, I can't even keep it on the track. Oh no. Oh God, guys, this is an absolute nightmare to drive. I'm tempted to say I give up and go back to the pits. That's how much of a nightmare it is. Especially with my rubbish driving. We're on a 5:37 at the first carousel. I take my hats off for anyone that has to drive one of these around here. Oh my God. Difficult's not even the word. Oh my days. It's gone silent because I'm actually trying to concentrate rather than chat, but this is a handful, this car. Yeah, I've smashed it again. Oh my God, it's quick. not with me at the realm of it, unfortunately. Jesus. TCR says 6. What does that mean? I had the traction control on highest as well. It's still an animal. Oh no. I'm on at 806. So apparently an LMP car is slower than a Fiat 500 around the Nordschleife. And that's a fact. Jesus. I think it's safe to say I cannot control that car. See how quick it brakes. Okay, it brakes fairly quick. No. Don't like that car. Sorry, Sean. Really don't like that car. Right, let's pick something else. Let's go for... I need a suggestion. Shall we go for a... Oh, come on, someone come out of the pipeline and give us a suggestion. Here we go. We need suggestion. What game is this? Ridge Racers or Burnout? Dave Paley. The game is Assetto Corsa. It's not Ridge Racer. And it's not Burnout. I don't know if that's like any vans. That's a good shout actually. I might see if I can get one. Should try and get a transit van. Right, let's have a look on a transit van. Transit van Assetto Corsa. That would be funny. 2000. Oh cool, that's cool. Where do I download it? I think I'm gonna have to shut Assetto Corsa, but it's so gonna be worth it. Expo. So we've got a van and an Expo. I hate the Expo on this game, but definitely up for the transit van. As you can see, I'm just quickly going to shut down Assetto Corsa, and we are going to get this van downloaded. We are going to go round the Nurburgring in a transit van. Here we go, right, cars, fonts, extract to desktop. So maybe we can just show people how to download mods on here. It's ever so easy. So I've just downloaded that. I'm extracting that to my desktop, which will be shown. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Here. So you can see there, cars, fonts, and the README. I'll take this over here. I know how to do it, so I'm not going to do the README. What I'm going to do is right click, I'm going to come to your Explorer, come down to local disk, program files x86, come down to Steam, open Steam, come down to Steam apps, go on common, Assetto Corsa, apps, or is it content? Yeah, content, cars, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that quick, and all I'm going to do is go Ford Transit, move to cars. That's simple. And then we're going to do the same with the fonts. So open that up, content, fonts, open that up, there we go, move to fonts. As easy as that. Right, I'll reload up Assetto Corsa again. So, and hopefully there'll be a transit van, but we shall see. We shall see. Right, so it's loading up now. We're going to do the Nordschleife in a transit van. Let's see what I can get. I might actually concentrate. Hopefully it's on here. Right, where's Ford? Ford. Here it is. Love that. Got a lot of time for that. World Rally Transit, DHL, oh my god, I love this. UPS, FedEx, Royal Mail, Pat 1, I love that. The number plate is Pat 1. So we're going to go for a lap in Ford Transit on a Nurburgring. Why not, eh? If this is under 10 minutes, I'll be surprised. I might try and concentrate. Right, here we go. Postman Pat. That's amazing, look at that. Got enough fuel yet. Right. BBC Radio 2 on the radio. That's amazing. Oh, that's so funny. God, it's slow. Oh, done it the van in true van fashion. Let's just take a minute. Look at that. Pat 1. Royal Mail. A lot of time has gone into that. I appreciate that massively. Jesus, look at it. Right, let's try and set a good lap in this. It's funny, man. Let's go, go, go. Oh man, this is funny. I mean, it's very slow. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even know the record that Sabine Smith's got in this. That's pretty much flat out in fourth. Is there going to be any brakes? There's actually brakes. Fair one. Right, Here we go. God, everything just feels so slow and precise. I can definitely get better lines on this because I can see I've got time to think about it. This is for all those delivery drivers out there at the minute, delivering our parcels, getting supplies to the shops, pharmaceuticals. This is for you. A lap of a Ford Transit round the Nurburgring. Who'd have thought it? Oh, I messed that gearing up there, but you know, Pat's on a mission. I mean, I've driven a transit van, so I can tell you that actually feels fairly realistic, which makes me worry that I'd never ever should be trusted in an LMP car or a GT3 because this feels pretty spot on. Flat out, I am flat out doing 80 mile an hour. I'm just going to pin it. I don't think I need to lift through here. No lift needed. You've just started watching. I'm in a transit van. The number plate's Pat1 and it's a Royal Mail transit van. There you are. One for the viewers there. Oh. I can't believe I'm concentrating so much. Oh, loads of lift up. Loads of oversteer there. Don't believe it, I should have kept that in third then. I hope that's not crippled my chances of getting a sub 10 in a van. Don't know if that's possible. Here we go. This selection of corners might be quite difficult for the van, but here we go. Oh, it's definitely not laden, because if it was laden I don't even think I would have reached 80 mile an hour, but it's actually quite a nice vehicle to go in to try and learn the track, just because everything just feels slow and you can pick your points. And you've got time to think about the next corner. So basically what I'm saying is, go to the ring in a transit van. Got loads of time. Keeping it in fourth along here. Unheard of. Oh. Poor old girls never work so hard. She wants to know when we're going to pull up and deliver her next parcel, bless her. Oh. I tell you what, this is so much fun. I never thought I'd say that. Go on, Pat. Struggling to get any momentum uphill. I don't want to shift up because I think it will kill any chance of... Oh no. Oh no, there's loads of understeer there. Postman Pat got a little dent, but it's alright, it's alright. Up the hill. God. This is really slow. Thank you all for watching anyway, because I don't think you quite expected a transit van. And to be honest, I don't think I expected to be driving a transit van, but it's what happens when a viewer, you ask people, what car do you want to see next? And one of the viewers comments saying a transit van. So, what can I do? I can't rob you of that one. Really struggling up here. No downshift. I can't remember what Sabine Smith's got in this van. I have to Google it later, but she did a good job. Here we go, first carousel coming up to 8 minutes. That's normally 5 minutes here. That's very slow. Unfortunately for the old transit, it's all uphill. Jesus, it is a slow lap, isn't it? There are loads of people. The good thing about this car is there'll be loads of people that watch this and think, I recognise that. You know, if I was in a fancy Ferrari or something, they would go, if I covered the badge up, they might go, I don't really know what that is, but everyone knows what a transit is. Someone's at least been in a transit once. If you haven't, I am upset if you are British. They hold our nation apart. Sorry, together. They hold our nation together. Royal Mail, builders, deliveries, FedEx, UPS. Amazing. Oh yes! Bit of drifting in the transit. Really trying to pick the pace up around here. It's the only... Oh no. Loads of understeer there. Should have dropped the gear really. It's not going to be a sub 10 minute, is it? To be honest, I'd be happy with a sub 12 in this thing. I should have took more notice of the lines. I've had a long time to read the track in this. I've not used it to my full advantage. Keeping it pinned in third. Lovely jubbly. coming to the latter part of the track now. Gonna keep it in 4, probably the wrong gear. Just squeeze third out of it. Coming up to the last carousel at 12 minutes. Jesus. That is an extremely slow lap. This is what happens when you open up what cars you'll drive to viewers, I suppose. You turn around and say, oh, Ford Transit. But it's been a beautiful lap, and it's definitely paid homage to the delivery drivers of the nation. Look at that. Excellent. We just did an 11:43. I'm really happy with that. Nice burnout in a Transit, man. Nicely done. Well, that was a good suggestion. Oh, it's struggling, isn't it? It won't do donuts or a burnout. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if there's any suggestions. That was a really good suggestion there. Quite happy with that. We've got Expo. Anything like that. Right. Well, I'll pick one. I don't really fancy doing an Expo. I don't like them. And the same person that suggested any vans suggested Expo, so I think I'll go ahead and pick something. What do I feel like going around here? And I want something with noise and something we might be able to set a good lap in, which probably is going to be hard with me, but I see GTR, I might go Ferrari. What have we got? I mean, that looks a bit mental. What have we got? It's not a lot F40. I suppose that's definitely the noise I'm looking for. Pagani. Zonda S. I tell you what, I've not actually driven that car in this game, so let's go with that. Find a tune for it and get going. This isolation business is hard work, innit? I'm knackered. It's bad, isn't it? It's got to be bad. What's everyone else up to? Right, here we go. Zonda R. Pretty sure this set a record around the ring. I know I won't be. Right, that's that downloaded, so let's head back to the pit. That car looks crazy. Let's get that tune loaded up. Done. See what the cockpit looks like. 40 litres of fuel is there. Oh, it sounds nice. Right, let's ensure I've got traction control on. Let's go for a lap and on the R. Is that a rev counter? In the middle of the... I've never actually It is, that's crazy. It's in the middle of the steering wheel. What an odd place for a rev counter. Oh god, it feels quick. Oh god, it is quick. I'm not going to do this car justice. This might be the last lap we do, but we'll see. The tyres are cold. Oh my god. Definitely an animal. This car is very responsive in every way, which isn't always a good thing when you're trying to tame a beast like this. Steering's very direct. You've got to be very gentle with that throttle. Oh, run it onto the grass, really upsetting myself there. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on, reset, reset, focus. Here we go. Jesus, that's a quick car. Really laying down that hammer now. Jesus, that is a quick car. Oh no. Oh, I failed the car already. It just goes to show though, like, so I've got the basic traction control, a little bit of ABS, and I don't think stability's on, but these people that jump in these and set records around the ring, it just proves how hard it actually is. How much they put on the line. This demands quite a lot of attention, this car. No, come on. Jesus. Everything's got a bit silent because I was really trying to concentrate there. Because I'd like to try and get a semi-quick time in this, even though I've already crashed, but I'm just kind of enjoying the experience of it. It's so, got to be really careful with throttle application and brakes and how quick you steer in. It's really, oh, there we go, let's see. It's a really direct car. Those tyres are dead cold as well, which is quite odd. quite quick up that hill. Oh, messed the line up massively. They've probably done a 6 minute in this car and I can't even get it to the first carousel in that. I'm going to crack on. Pardon the pun. Oh, rubbish through there. Lines are all over the place. I think I concentrate so much on just the basics in this car, everything else goes out the window. Make some noise for YouTube corner. Totally wrong gear selection there. My tyres are stone cold. I'm obviously not working this car hard enough. Why are they stone cold? Probably needs speed and I can't give it that. I always mess that bit up. Really need to learn this track. Second carousel, 7 minutes 30 in this car. That is absolutely disgraceful. Not even less than 8 minutes. Oh, it is less than 8 minutes. See how fast it goes. Right, I think I'll find another car for the last lap before I say goodbye to y'all. Let's have a little look and I'll get going. Let's have it in something quite tame that I might be able to actually get a okay lap time in. BMW. What's that? What's that? I don't even read what that was. What have I selected? M4 Acre Profit. Not everyone knows that I'm rubbish in the M4. I might select it and see if I can get a clean lap with a tune. Because last time I did not drive it with a tune. So let's try and compare. See if I can get it round in one. This is going to be the last lap before I say goodbye. see if there's a tune for this car, whack a tune on it, do a lap, carry on isolating. That's what we're going to do. Rightio, let's find a tune for the BMW M4 around the Nordschleife. Surely there's a tune for that. It's loading. Oh, there's one. I don't believe that. M4 around BMW's territory. There's one tune. So I hope it's a good one. Downloading, right. Back to pits. Whack that tune on. How much fuel we got? Looks fullish. Right, let's go for it. Last time I could not control this car around the first or any section of this course, so it'll be good to see if this tune makes the difference. Oh Jesus, hit that barrier there. Oh, let's go for it. In the BMW M4 on the last lap I'm going to be doing off this stream. Let's see if I can... Oh God. Still likes prancing about the old M4. Seems a little bit more responsive for this tune. We've obviously sorted that geometry out, obviously not. Bit of understeer there. Oh, bit of oversteer there. Feel a little bit better through there. Really bad lines through there, I do apologise. Changing gears halfway through a corner, rookie. Oh mate, the gearing on this car is weird because it feels like it needs to be a second for third, for example, but really it wants that downshift. There it is, it's floating that back end around the track, which is not a nice feature. Bit of oversteer there. The car's definitely a lot better than the standard tune that comes with this car. I must admit that. I suppose I am... Oh, a bit of oversteer there. I am enjoying it with this tune. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite cars of the game. The E92 M3 feels a lot more mechanical and a lot more planted than this. I don't know if it's just a bad portrayal of the M4 on a Assetto Corsa. See there, like there, 1 minute I've got loads of grip, and the next it's got no grip and understeering a lot. So it's a bit of an odd one. We'll put that down to the game. I can't imagine that an M4 is like that in real life. The steering is buggered now, but I'm going to carry on. Oh, smashed that curve, which I didn't want to. Another one that I didn't want to hit. As you can see, my steering wheel is off centre now due to the crash, but see there, it feels like it needs second. It won't let me shift down, and then it understeers. The M3 doesn't do that, so I'm going to guess it's just a trait of the M4 that's not desirable. But no, me and this car just don't get on. It just feels so floaty, and when you steer left it slaps round to the right. Probably my fault there for ignoring the brakes, but Jesus, this is a slow lap. I kind of zoned out there and just realised we've not even hit the first carousel yet. Loads of oversteer and it slapped back. Another feature of the M4 on this game. We keep saying that because I don't know if it's like that in real life, but trying to get around here. Ooh. Trying to just finish this lap off now. Don't get on with the M4. Which is a shame, as this is the final lap that I'll be doing on the stream, but oh. Oh, showboat in there. Get a bit sideways. Might as well, because the laps. Oh, see there. I suppose it's not the best portrayal at the minute because I've broke the front wishbone. Bit of sliding. Oh, loads of slapping around. Oh. Horrible, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. See if we can get a bit of sideways on this corner. So we'll do that. That's one thing I'll give it. Maybe because the fairly short wheelbase, very like slappy. Just doesn't feel as predictable as say an M3. That's a very slow lap. That is an extremely slow lap. But guys, that was the last lap. Let's get some noises from those exhausts first. If you have watched this far, then thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that it's this content again, as I said, but when there's no fear of corona and the public fear has gone down, and we know that it's not as much of a pandemic anymore, that is when I'll be calling to start my features again. If you do know anyone that is willing to do a feature, then point them in our direction and we'll definitely get something sorted out for when all this has blown over. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. If you are subscribed, thanks for supporting us again. If you aren't subscribed, then why not hit that subscribe button? I'm getting a bit carried away here, aren't I? Yeah, why not hit that subscribe button and check out some of our other content. Oh, loads of feedback through that. See if we can blow the tyres up actually. I've not actually done that on this game. Where is the tyre wear? See if the tyres will actually blow up. I don't know if they would have blown up by now in real life. Surely they're going to blow up. Second gear burnout. I mean, they're getting hot now. They're getting extremely hot. Jesus, it is hard to blow them up, isn't it? I'm running out of fuel as well. the tyres are going to blow up? Are they not? I'll be upset if they don't. I can't believe the brakes aren't on fire either. They've not blown up yet, I don't believe it. Oh, I've accidentally turned traction control on. That could wreak havoc. I bet this is boring now, isn't it? All I want to know is if the tyres blow up. Reverse donuts and everything. I don't think they're going to blow up, are they? Well, we'll call it that they don't, because I would imagine it would have done it by now. Well, I'm sorry to waste about 2 minutes of your time there, 3 or 4 minutes. There we go. Right, so that was the BMW M4 around the Nordschleife. Had a transit van and an honour for all the delivery staff. Again, thank you for watching. I'll end this stream now. If you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.